Hello everybody, welcome back. Well, today I'm talking all things Nordstrom anniversary sale. I know so many of you love the sale like I do. I was thinking the other day, it's like even if you just find that one thing each year in the sale, it totally makes it worth it. It's not one of those sales you have to go crazy just because you see everybody covering it. Like I can think of every year at least one good thing, if not two, that made it totally worth it. And I personally love the last couple of years that they've had the preview open ahead of time instead of the physical catalog, because that only showed like a fraction of the items. And then that way you can go in, add them to your wish list, and then, select what you want and check out when it's your time to shop. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about anything with the anniversary sale or when you can shop, the wish list, how to do it, I will link my blog post below that explains all of that. I will be shopping in store and online like usual. Be sure to follow me on Instagram because when I go in store, I will be doing some dressing room try-ons, just snapping pictures of things that I can share right away in the Like to Know It app and on Instagram. Another reason to follow me on Instagram is if there happen to be any restocks throughout the sale. As a whole, they don't just restock everything, but as things come back that people return, or maybe they did go ahead and order a little bit more stock in something, I will let you know. A lot of times it's specific sizes, like, oh, if this coat came back, it's available now in this size and this size. Things like that. Yes, things do sell out quickly, and I know people get annoyed at that, but as a retailer, they don't want to overbuy, and it is a popular sale, but I do think having it tiered a little bit helps with that, because if you guys remember several years ago when everybody was like on the site at once and it crashed and you'd have things in your cart and then they wouldn't, they'd sell out, or you'd place an order, then you'd get a notice later. That was a big mess. So I do think it actually helps to have the sale in a few tiers. Another thing real quick that I always hear people say every year is, oh, it's the same stuff. Well, I don't know about you all, but I think I found some good things. So yes, there are some things that are always the same, but again, think of it, why would a retailer do that? They do it because it sells, it's popular. And another thing, a lot of you are happy things come back year after year because they're either things that you repeat buy or you stock up on, like skincare or things like that, or maybe you weren't able to get it the year before and so you're looking for it the next year. They do have like 100+ brands, new brands this year in the sale. However, there are some brands that I noticed are not in the sale this year that they normally have. So that's kind of, good and bad depending on how you look at it. I can tell you a few things from years past that I was so happy that I purchased were last year, the Barefoot Dreams throw. And I just got the solid color and I'll talk about that. I totally know what all the hype's about. I seriously felt like a 2-year-old carrying their blankie around the whole year. Like I've seriously used it, I think, almost every day since I've had it. So that was definitely worth it. The hype was real about it. Barefoot Dreams cardigans, I don't wear them as much the last couple of years, but I've liked those. There's been several clothing pieces like jumpsuits, dresses, sweaters that have been my absolute favorites. There was a coat one year that I bought that was absolutely worth going in the store and getting. I keep looking at this, I feel like I'm totally washed out because I'm dealing with natural light, but yet it was a little shadowy. But anyway, a couple more things I just want to mention real quick. You can use this video as a reference to go back to any links and shop through. Yes, I do earn a small commission if you use my links. I very much appreciate that. Something else too, use your notes that you've accumulated. Being a card holder, the more you spend, you get notes accumulated. Buy those big ticket items with your notes, or use your double points day when you're shopping the sale so that you get more notes later to spend. Like I like to use my notes on a big ticket item or a handbag, something like that. But definitely remember to use your double points day if you plan on shopping a lot or a big ticket item. Download the Nordstrom app. I did this last year because you can get notifications if something on your wish list comes back in stock. Big sellers for me every year are always outerwear and sweaters. So that's what I focus mainly on, and I am a sucker for coats. I live in the South. It does get chilly here, but I don't need as many coats as I have, but I am a sucker for them. I love them. I have to tell myself to rein it in each year, but I found some really good ones this year that I'll share. So that's where we're gonna start, is with coats and blazers. Again, I have quite a few in this category just because I thought there were some really good ones, just like last year as well. So I have my notes here. I'll be looking down a little bit. This hooded wrap coat. I don't have anything by this brand, but this is a higher end brand that Nordstrom carries. They always have beautiful coats. This hooded wrap coat is on sale for $199.90. It will be $339 after the sale. I just love the color of it. I love the texture, you know, the hood. It's a good length. I like that it has the wrap plus buttons. I'm hoping to see this in store so I can actually try it on for size reference. If not, I will order it online. I'm gonna try to move through these somewhat quickly, not go into a ton of detail on them if I can, but there's two Sam Edelman trench coats. They are always a bestseller every year as well. There's a long and a short. So I wanted to mention both of them. The one I believe is the same one they had last year, the long one. It has a removable hood. It's $119.90. It'll be $190 after the sale. The short one is $119.90 as well and $180 after the sale. You can't go wrong with either one. I have several different trench coats and different lengths in them, so it really just depends what you like. I usually always like to have some kind of like raincoat or something included in the sale because that's honestly one of my go-to things. I have a hooded raincoat that I absolutely love. I wear year after year. This one's a navy one and I really like it. Sometimes I think, you know, I just want like a plain navy. They call it a parka. Again, it's $119.90 to be $180 after the sale. I could not find anything similar to my North Face coat that I bought a couple of years ago. It was the longer one. They have a few in the sale, but they are not the same. Even the one they had last year, the quilting on it is not the same as the one I have. But if you're looking for that, I couldn't find anything similar. That's why I'm not mentioning it, but that definitely has been one of my best buys ever throughout the years from the sale. All right, this plaid notch collar coat, it's $145.90. It'll be $220, and that's the thing. I feel like the deals on the coats are pretty good because most coats are definitely over $200, not $300. So anytime you can get one under $200. I thought this one was really pretty. There's a couple plaid coats that I like, and again, I'm hoping to see them both in person because I couldn't make up my mind because I liked them both. So I wanted to mention them both. I'm a sucker for plaid anyway, most of you know that, but I really liked this one. The other one is this double-breasted plaid coat, $149.90, and it will be $240. This one I think is going to be the best seller of the sale. You know, each year there's always those few pieces that sell out really quickly or are the key item in that category. This one I think will be that. I just think it's pretty. It may be one of those that's even prettier in person or not. I'm not sure. That last year there was a plaid coat that it was way prettier in person than it was online. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this one. There was something about this coat. This is a Ralph Lauren. It's double-breasted. It's the faux shearling. I don't know if it's the look and the way it's styled that drew me to it because I'm typically not a fan of this style coat. But again, I don't know if it was the style with the sweater. It's just a very classic look. And if you like this look and you want a shorter coat, this one is very pretty. Again, I'm hoping I see it in person. It's $149.90, will be $240 after the sale. Just again, a very classic coat. You couldn't go wrong. So there are two Barber jackets in the sale, and I mention these every year because they're such a good buy. If you need something like this, you hardly ever see this brand go on sale, so when you can grab it, do, because they are expensive. So this is the shorter jacket. I have one similar like this from J. Crew, so I won't be looking at the shorter one, but just want to let you know. And most of these things in the jackets, not specifically in the coats, but in the jackets or sweaters or anything like that I'm showing you, they do come in multiple colors. I'm just showing you the color that I picked that I liked. So if you're looking for a lighter color jacket, I really like this one. It's on sale for $132.90. It'll be $200 after the sale. So that's what I'm saying. This brand is expensive, hardly ever goes on sale. The long one, however, I am looking at because even though it is similar to my North Face in the look of a quilted parka type jacket, I'm really wanting to see the thickness of it because I do, where I live, get more use out of lighter jackets. There are times where I wear a heavy wool coat for sure, but my go-to is kind of these lighter jackets. And I really like this green color. Hopefully it's as pretty in person. So I am definitely looking at this one. $199.90 though, so it's not cheap. And it will be $300 after the sale. All right, last in outerwear is a blazer. I don't always find blazers that I like. I am a sucker for a blazer. I don't know why I'm just drawn to a blazer. I like the structured look of it. But again, coats, blazers, I don't know. I've always had that thing. This one is expensive. This brand, they always have something in the sale. I think the one last year was a camel color and it sold out very quickly. I do not own anything by this brand, but it's a double-breasted boucle blazer. Beautiful color. I mean, it looks expensive. It is expensive. I really like the color of it because it would work all seasons. It is $3.97 on sale. Yes, I know, but it's regular $5.95. Again, this is a high-end brand, so if you want to splurge on that one item that you'll know you'll wear over and over, maybe consider this one. Again, I'm hoping I see this in store so I can try it on because I'm usually in between in a blazer. Sometimes I wear a 4, sometimes a 6. It depends how tight it is in the shoulders, but I'm definitely wanting to look at this one. All right, continuing on with sweaters, that's another big category for me that is always extremely popular. And some years I find good sweaters and sometimes I don't. I have a lot of sweaters from previous sales that I love. This year there are a few repeats and I'm looking to get additional colors in those because I loved them so much last year. Now, some of them, if you guys remember me saying, I was not able to get during the sale. They sold out so quickly, and that just happens sometimes. Yes, a lot of these things will come back in the fall, but you may not get the color you want or the size. I say that every year. So you can roll the dice and wait because I'm like you, living in the South, I won't be able to wear this stuff till October here. But it depends on the item whether I'm really willing to chance waiting for it to go back on sale in the fall when I can get it. So again, just keep that in mind. So I talk about the Barefoot Dreams. There's a few of them. This long cardigan is actually the one I would recommend. I have the circle cardigan and I have a long hooded cardigan. $74.90. It says 114 to 120 after, so it probably depends on the color. Something else I am looking at purchasing because I have the top, this Barefoot Dreams lounge set. I have it in like a grayish blue or something, just the top itself. Now just the top itself is regular $98. So this is a very good deal to get the top and the bottoms for $119, and then it'll be $188 after the sale. So 2 Madewell cardigans, these were in the sale again last year. I had bought one that was similar from Target, that rust color one. So if you want to keep that in mind, I don't know if Target will have them back. I definitely think the sale price is what I would spend. These are not worth the regular price. So there's the striped and the color block. I got that striped one last year that was popular, and it was so funny because I hadn't really paid attention to it on the site, but when I saw it in person in store, it was so pretty, I could not try it on. It sold out so quickly. It did come back here and there, but that's it. So if you like these, you'll want to grab it. I ended up getting mine in a small, but I could have sized down to an extra small. So, and they come in, the color block is really pretty. I like those colors, but the solids come in, I think at least 4 colors or so. They're $58.90, will be $98 after the sale. Again, I don't think they're worth $98, that's for sure. This Caslon high-low V-neck sweater, this is similar to one I already have. So I wanted to look at this in a new color. It's $39.90, will be $69. Here's the thing with the Nordstrom brands I found. This other sweater that I'm looking at, I went back and looked at mine and it was Chelsea 28 brand. This year it's the exact same sweater, but it's Treasure and Bond brand. So it's like they're just interchanging the brand, but it's the same thing. So anything that is a house brand from Nordstrom, you might see that. So this seam detail funnel neck sweater, I'm hoping to see this in person. If not, I'll just order online. But I kind of like the idea of the funnel neck. I bought a few like turtleneck, funnel neck sweaters last year and I really liked them. So I'm wanting to check this one out. Again, it's $39.90, it'll be $59 after the sale. So these are 2 sweaters that I have. This V-neck sweater, again, this was Chelsea 28, I think, when I bought it. My hot pink sweater that was a bestseller in the sale like 2 years ago, I think. It is back because I don't know that it was back last year. It's not back in the pink, but I am looking at it in white and blue. I'm gonna size down. The one I have is a small. I probably should have ordered an extra small because it is very oversized, but you may want it that way. It's $39.90, will be $69. Again, it was a bestseller a couple years ago. This drape turtleneck sweater, $45, will be $69 after the sale. I believe I have this one too. I think I have this one in the rust. I had to go look at my sweaters, which colors and sizes I had, because I wanted different colors and the ones I really like. Yeah, this is the one, I believe I have it in the rust color from last year. And then this turtleneck sweater, this is the one I missed out on and was able to get it then in January in a really pretty mushroom color. They don't have that color back, but I love it in this blue. So I'm gonna get it in the blue. I did size down in these to an extra small. I will put all that information in the description box below if I know the size I'm getting. Typically, if I've had it before and I know, then I can tell you what size. If not, then I sometimes order both. And again, it's $39, will be $59 after the sale. As far as tops go, there were literally only one. I was not impressed with the tops at all. I don't need any t-shirts, I don't need long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, any of that. But you know I'm a sucker for plaid, I've mentioned, so I really liked this color plaid top. And again, it's shown with dark denim, which would look great. Again, I'm hoping to see it in person. Sometimes things look better in person, sometimes they don't. I've seen that online where I'm like, oh, I like something. I see it in the store, I'm like, oh, that's bad. However, with shoes, I feel like it's the opposite. I always feel like the shoes look so much better in person. So anyway, this boyfriend plaid shirt is $39.90, it'll be $59. So speaking of denim, there were a few, I put like denim, leggings, pants all together. There were a few, but I really wasn't impressed a lot with the denim. I kind of only looked at straight legs since that's the style I'm into right now. However, I did want to point out the Wit and Wisdom skinny ankle jeans that I have them in like 3 colors. I don't like it in the regular denim, but in the colored denim, I have 3 pair. They have it in a black. So if you're just looking for that simple black skinny jean that's super comfortable, definitely check this one out. It's $44.90, it'll be $68 after the sale. It says to size down. I find I get my true to size. They will stretch out a little bit, but I like my true to size in it. As far as the other jean, now, again, this is one of those, if you like high-end denim, you all know then this is the time to get it, because if you're buying $200 plus pair of jeans, this is the time to save on them. There were a few that I want to check out. The Page ripped straight jeans. I liked the look of these. They're $149. They'll be $229 after the sale. And also these 7 for All Mankind. These are just a high waist straight jean. Again, $138. They'll be $208 after the sale. Now I wanted to point these out. These didn't work for me last year, but they were a bestseller for me. I think they were maybe in, let me look. They might have been in the top, they were in the top 10 for sure. Yes, they were in the top 10 bestseller for me personally last year. These 7 for All Mankind, these were the high waist cropped wide leg jean. I'm 5'5", so they weren't as cropped on me as I'd like. If you're 5'5", 5'7", you know, you'll like them. I know when I tried them on, I think a lot of you really liked them, but I was too much on the fence about it. I thought they fit great and they felt great. It was just the length of them. Anyway, their $129 will be $198. Something I came across, like, not when I was looking on the pages. That's the thing. I found so many things I had to look up the brand or whatever, because when I was looking in the category, I'd mentioned this on Instagram, I was not seeing certain things that I knew for a fact were in the sale. It was kind of frustrating, but this came up just on like the Explore page of the sale, and I really like these. These are cropped faux leather pants. These would be perfect for holiday. And that's something with this sale too, I always talk about. Think ahead. Think of holiday dressing. You know, if you see a cute dress or a jumpsuit, think of holiday gift buying. That's what this sale is great for too. So I am definitely checking out these pants. $49.90 will be $89. I love a good leather pant, like cropped kind of dressy pant for the fall, and I'm sure we'll all be going to more parties hopefully this year. Speaking of that, I didn't, like I said with the tops, I didn't like any of them, but if you guys are looking for holiday tops, Vince Camuto had a ton of satiny looking tops in green, red, burgundy, holiday colors in all kinds. I mean, there were a ton of them. I just didn't list any, so that's something to keep in mind if that's something you may need this year. There's 2 things from Zella that I recommend. I have the Zella Live-In leggings, the high waist leggings. I like them. They're one of my go-tos. I kind of rotate between about 3 pair, so I definitely recommend those if you're looking for some. I don't need any this year, but wanted to mention them. they're always like in the top probably 3 to 5 bestsellers for the entire site wide, is why they bring them back every year. And then I'm kind of interested in these high waist, in these joggers. None of us need any more joggers after last year, but I happen to say I really liked mixing high and low last year, like joggers with a nice sweater or something like that. So I might look into these. Again, it's something I want to see in person to see if it's something I'm even interested in, but I know these are a huge site-wide bestseller for them as well. And their $38.90 will be $59 after the sale. All right, moving into dresses and jumpsuits. At first I didn't think I was gonna find anything in this category, and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, there's a lot. And again, I feel like I'm talking fast, but all this will also be on my blog as well as linked in the Like to Note app. I made collages of everything, so if you wanna see pretty pictures of everything I picked out, the Like to Note app definitely is the place to shop for reference, my blog, or this video to reference back to. All right, let's start with this one. As soon as I saw it, I'm a sucker for this kind of dress. I'm not sure where I'd wear it to. It would be great for some kind of party or even like a work type casual party because it's still conservative, but yet it's the faux leather. I don't know. Again, I saw a dress like this a couple years ago in a burgundy and I'm just drawn to it, so I had to mention it. Faux leather dress, it's $59.90, it will be $99 after the sale. Again, I just like this style of faux leather dress because it's sexy being faux leather, but yet has some conservative elements. I like the short sleeve. There's something about a short sleeve faux leather A-line dress. Again, I'm just drawn to it, so I had to talk about it. So this one I really like. I'm gonna order this one because I have a black dress like this that I'll actually talk about here in a minute. And I really liked it last year. It was great to layer with coats, with vests, so I'm really hoping I like this one. It's a long sleeve, I think it's leopard print. It's hard to tell exactly the print. This mini dress, $59.90, will be $99 after the sale. Again, I'm hoping I can see that one in store to know size-wise, but if not, that's fine. I'm still gonna order it. This one was in the catalog, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah. And you know, Reese is a nice brand. It's a little bit more expensive brand. This one I think is gonna be a top seller too. This one will probably sell out. It is expensive, but it's beautiful. So this is the split sleeve dress. It's a sweater dress. It comes in kind of this like creamy oatmeal color and navy. It's $199 on sale. It'll be $345 after. But again, Reese is a nice brand. So again, if you want to splurge on those nice brands, again, both of them are beautiful in the colors. I really like it. So this is a skirt and sweater top, but I listed it in the dresses and kind of showing it together because to me, they just go together. Sure, you could put the top with other things and mix it up, which gives you more bang for your buck, but I really like the look of this. So it's a puff sleeve sweater, $38.90, and then the skirt is $45.90, and they came in 3 colors, I think, but I really liked this color. But again, just a really cute set that you can wear with boots, heels. They show it with sneakers, I think, on the site. This dress I thought was really pretty too. It's a paisley print, tie waist, long sleeve dress, $76.90, it'll be $129. I really like this brand, the Julia Jordan. I found a lot of dresses over the summer in that brand that was really pretty. This I really like too. It's funny because it took me a couple times seeing it, and then I thought, you know what, if it's styled the right way, it's gorgeous. This is a puff sleeve, like A-line floral dress. Again, I think this would be great with some boots or booties. Probably even booties would look great with like a skinny heel. I don't know. It just, you could style it really well for the fall, I thought, because again, the colors are perfect. It's $76.90, will be $129 after the sale. So then I wanted to talk about this one when I brought up the black dress a minute ago that I have. So this, I've shown it here in the red, but it does come in black, this long sleeve tiered dress. This is a great staple for fall and holiday. Again, it comes in black. It reminds me of the black one I have that I have paired with booties and a faux fur vest, and it looked cute. If you want the red, you could pair it with heels for a holiday party. I really like the red, so I might order that for like holiday party. It'd be great for like kind of like a little casual holiday party. But I wanted to talk about it because it's just a great staple dress that you could have years and years. Again, comes in black and red. I really like this style of dress. All right, my neighbor's cutting grass. I hope that's not, the camera's not picking that up, but let's go on to shoes. I don't know, the shoes were kind of hit and miss, but I did find a few that I'm definitely looking forward to looking at in store. Because like I said, last year I definitely noticed some I had seen online, like they looked much better in person. I personally do not need any boots, booties, all that. I'm good. But I always like to mention a few that will be bestsellers and will probably sell out in case you're looking for them. So these Mark Fishers, the Mark Fisher boots last year were the bestseller, and this year it's a little bit different version. So this is this year's version. They're $99.90. Will be $189. They come in a couple of different colors. Unless I missed them, you know how Vince Camuto always has like the best selling. I didn't see any of that. And again, unless I missed it, because there were some things I missed. However, these Steve Madden ones are very similar to both what Steve Madden and Vince Camuto have had in previous sales. So again, if you're wanting that similar look, these are the ones this year. They always change them, even though they have something similar every year, they're always changed in the style a little bit, which I actually appreciate. These are $89.90, will be $134. I do actually like these because a lot of you know those Chelsea boots I bought last year were some of my favorites, and they were really popular with you guys. So these Franco Sarto, these are booties, you know, like Chelsea boot style, $99.90 will be $170. I don't need them, again, because I bought some last year, but if you were looking for some, I really like these, and I usually have good luck with that brand. So as far as sneakers, there's always a sneaker or two that's really popular. Last year it was the black leopard print. I did not see that, I don't think, this year, but I actually like these, and I'm a fan of Adidas and New Balance. Those are kind of my two favorites. So these are the the white printed leopard. So I thought these were pretty. I'm looking forward to seeing these in person, because last thing I need is more sneakers, but I am obsessed with sneakers. I seriously look at them all the time, can never have enough. So these are $56.90 and will be $85. Again, these may be the popular ones this year, I'm not sure, because last year they were in the black print. Now this is something, I looked at it a couple times, and the more I looked at it, I'm like, I really like those. I love the old school look of these. These come in black as well, but to me the black, unless you're into that, the logo was like very in your face. I like that you couldn't really see the logo. So these Tory Burch sneakers, again, I'm really hoping I can try these on in person. If not, I'll just order them. These are $149, they'll be $228. Now last year, Tory Burch had two printed sneakers, like white with some print on them, that were very, very popular on sale. This year, they're a little more toned down. It's this like silvery gray and then navy. Again, $149, $228, but those were very popular last year. So I wanted to mention in case you missed out last year or you didn't want the colors they had, they do have them back. So Tory Burch has these slide sandals again this year. The ones last year were very popular. They were like a tan, cognac, and the black. I didn't end up ordering, but again, they looked so much better in person, I thought. I never did hear if people say they were comfortable or not, but I really like this year's. It's this cream color, and then it also comes in black. Again, I think these are more sleek looking than the ones last year, but I wanted to mention them because they are back, but a little bit different. And again, I kind of like these better because they have that little bit of croc embossing on them. So these are $149, will be $228. So every year Steve Madden has a mule that is extremely popular or a loafer that sells out. This year is very similar to last year, except for the chain detail is thicker, which is kind of a trend all over with chain in general, and then the thicker chain I'm noticing over last year. But other than that, they look the same. There are new colors. I like this mossy green color, and I really like this multi color. I'm thinking the multi is like better looking in person, at least I hope. So I'm looking at getting the multi if I like the way they look. They are very pointy, that is the only thing. But I like with the multi, it kind of disguises that a little. And again, I like the chain detail with the multi, and I don't have anything like that. I have a few different mules, but again, there was something about this multicolor. But they also come in the regular like tan cream color, and then the rust cognac color too. So if you're looking for something that just will go with everything and more fall looking, but again, these are always extremely popular every year and sell out in popular colors. Oh, if I didn't mention, they're $59.90. They will be $89 after the sale. And I cannot mention the sale without, again, a favorite of mine from a couple of years ago is the Hunter boots. I actually prefer the short rain boot. That is what I got in the sale a couple of years ago. And again, it was one of those things, I think that was the year I bought the North Face coat and the Hunter rain boots. Those were like worth the wholesale to me. So when you can save money on Hunter, it's great. I just think the short are way more comfortable and I use them a lot more. So these are going to be on sale for $99.90 and then they'll go up to $150. So in the home category, real quick, there is some new prints for the Barefoot Dreams blankets. There's like a floral print, which is great. It will be, let's see, $119.90. So you can get the In the Wild, which was the one that sold out last year. And there are several colors. I mean, there's at least 8 colors, I think, in that. That one sells out very quickly. $119, on sale to go up to $180. Again, they make great gifts. And then they have the solid colors. So if you want to save a little bit more money, I got the solid last year and I like the solid personally. I like the prints too. I went with the solid. The solid are $97.90 and will go up to $147. And again, the solid, there is a ton of colors. If you don't like the Barefoot Dream, something to consider I stumbled upon on the site that I wanted to mention because I have this exact throw. I bought mine from Pier 1 years ago, but it looks identical to this. I have it laying on the back of my sofa. I used to use it as a throw, now I kind of use it as decor, but it is this faux fur throw and it's beautiful and it's $33. It'll be $49 after the sale. So you can't go wrong with that again if you want something different. This marble and wood board is great. You can't beat something like this for just pretty decor or giving as a gift at Christmas, like with a bottle of wine or something. It's $49, will be $59 after the sale. And then also something to think about for gifts are these marbled coasters. I have something kind of similar to this. They're $18.90 again, which is great. And they'll go up to $29. So again, with that gift giving mindset, those two things, the board and the coasters, are great gifts. So I'm gonna save beauty for the blog. And again, that blog post is listed below. I am looking at myself possibly. I always get the Saint Tropez, the jumbo self tanner. That's a great buy. I stock up on that every year. I have the mirror that's on sale. And I'm personally looking at the GHD curling iron, but just wanted to touch on those. The rest of my picks and what I'm getting will be on the blog. So again, check that out. So for handbags, accessories and all that, I didn't think the handbags were as good looking this year as they were last year, but there are a few that I wanted to mention. This one Tory Burch bag is back. It was in the sale last year. It was very popular. I have a similar one like this, excuse me, that I bought several years ago that I still use. It's just a great size bag, and I think it comes in 3 colors if I'm not mistaken with this one. It's $149.90, will be $248. Then they also have it in this really pretty striped version. This will be great for spring. You could use it in fall with like a pretty green dress or something because of the stripe. Again, that one's $149, same price. There was a couple of Coach bags in the sale. I really like this one because it's just very simple. It's a crossbody bag, $99. It'll go up to $195. And again, I just thought this one was really pretty, so I wanted to mention it. This I don't need, but I'm drawn to it because I like the size, but it's this woven straw tote. And what I like it is the shape and everything reminds me of the higher end ones. I could never find one exactly like this when I was looking, so that's why I bought that smaller one that is a handbag. And I like that one, but sometimes it's almost a little too small. I like that this is more of a tote, and this is actually a good price. It's on sale for $89.90. It'll be $135. So I'm hoping to see this in person. Because again, even though I don't totally need it, I like it. And there are some things in here that are definitely still summer appropriate. So I would check that out if you've been looking for a straw bag. These Fendi sunglasses definitely caught my eye. I love the big oversized square shape. They're $195 and they'll go up to $325 after the sale. So I'm definitely wanting to check that out. Other than that, I didn't see a lot of sunglasses. They have a lot of the same key sunglasses that everybody, has every year. I don't know that the sale price was that great than what Key does on their own website, but you could definitely check them out because there were several of those listed I saw. As far as earrings, there are a few earrings. There are some really similar to these. You can't get these anymore. These are from Stella & Dot, but I wear these all the time. So I wanted to mention, this is just a staple earring for me, and this is a really good buy on these. So these are just some pave cubic zirconia studs. They're $49.90 and they'll go up to $98. So if you're looking for just an everyday earring and you wanted these that I have, these look identical to it. I also really like these Tory Burch earrings. I have some of her stud logo earrings, But I like these because they're smaller and I really like that rope detailing on them. So these are really pretty. And again, I'm hoping to maybe see these in person. They're $64.90 and they'll be $98 after the sale. So this initial pendant I think will want to be very popular. Yes, there are some similar ones on Amazon, but they might not be as nice. I don't know, I haven't seen them. But this is a good deal. It's $29.90 and then it'll go up to $50. They had, you know, every single initial. Again, I think this is going to be a really popular item in the sale. I really also liked these Kinder Scott, these split hoops. You know, that's kind of in right now with the split hoop. And I liked the size of these. I thought they were really pretty. And they do come in gold and silver. $34.90, they'll be $58 after the sale. There's always a couple of hats in the sale. Last year I actually missed out on one in store. I think I had looked at it and I don't know if I was gonna look at it the next day and it was gone. So I missed out on that. But this wool Panama hat is $25.90. It's the Nordstrom brand. Of course, they have the rag and bone ones every year in the sale, but if you want to save a little bit of money, these look similar. $25.90 will go up to $39. Again, though, the hats I always feel like sell out pretty quickly. And then I also saw this packable Panama hat that I wanted to mention because I really liked this. And again, it's still summer. You can get a lot of use of it right now. And it's $25.90 as well, $39. And I really liked this scarf. I don't know if just the way it was styled with the gray sweater drew me to it, but it reminded me of like some of the ones I have. I have some printed scarves. I just really liked the blue. I thought that was really pretty. And again, I thought it looked great with the gray. You could pair it with a jacket or a vest in the fall, and I don't know, just something about it. I really liked this one. It's $25.90, it'll be $39 as well. So a few things that I was hoping would come back that I did not see this year, that faux fur coat. That was probably my #1 bestseller last year. You guys went crazy for it. Anytime one size came back in stock, I tried to let you guys know on Instagram. Do you scoop it up? I thought for sure they would have something. They do have some faux fur coats this year, but nothing like that one, unfortunately. The wool and cashmere coat last year was also very popular. This year, that hooded wrap coat that I showed in the beginning, that one would be similar. A couple of the other coats, I mean, seriously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coats and 1 jacket were in the top 10 of my personal bestsellers from you guys from last year. So that's why I said I know you guys love your coats and your sweaters. So be sure to check out the description box below because everything will be listed there by category. I'm also going to try to timestamp everything. So if there's one category in particular that you're looking at, the blog post will be linked below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you find some good things in the sale. I hope you appreciated my recommendations, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.